So as it were, there's a lot of ins and outs to home and car ownership, and in this country it's good not to own too much because they'll raise your taxes. When in Vermont they call it the listers coming through and raise the price. It's not really a bubble. They say everything's worth more, and so you have to come up with more every year, and if you don't, they'll put up your property for sale at the tax auction, and if you don't leave, the sheriff comes and escorts you out. And you could refuse that, but you might find yourself in more trouble with the law. Don't know what happens at that point. So anyhow, we've got the car here, just showing you right here, the 99 Corolla, very nice. And we're going to be working with this because I just don't have time to work on a head gasket. This has got some interesting problems though. Down here you can see those lug nuts? They're security lug nuts. They'll be hard to change. And I got a star set at Harbor Freight Tools, but it's going to be really hard to figure out the size. And I can't take one off easily. If I could take one off, I can match it at the auto parts store. So lots of fun things to think about when you buy a used car, especially for just a few $100. But got it through a friend. Hopefully it'll work out, and I'll be doing videos as it comes along. Interior on this car is quite nice. It's interesting. It's a roll down window and the rest are power windows. But it's not bad. It has 164,000 and we got it for about full $100. No rust, very little rust, and the only rust I found on it was this little bit here. That can clean up. Got a little crack here, but I don't think that'll prevent it from being inspected. Man, it's owned by a lady at one point, a country girl. So it has a 16 valve engine, and it has working air conditioning and working heat and a good head gasket. However, these belts look a little cracked, so again, water pump, tensioner pulley, timing belt, all that needs to be done. Now here's the fleet. 2006 minivan, 99 Corolla, 97 Golf, and a 96 or 97 Jetta. I had cold starts on these, but I didn't film them because I had a camera problem. My camera died, it wouldn't charge, so then the SD card didn't work, so I had to buy a new SD card. But there we go. The old Jetta runs pretty good. This is where I got broken into down in the city. They stole my radio and a few other things. They just smashed the glass right out. Anyhow, it's not been robbed once since it's been next to my house, but it's not locked either. Yep. When I put it back on the road, I worked on the brakes, and then I blew out the rear brake line again. So it has no brakes, even though I did redo the front brakes. Oh well. So I got a whole fleet of cars. Doing a little body work on the 86. Got a little piece here cut out. It's coming along. And a little bit of Bondo action. It's a Bondo buggy. Over here, got all that Bondo. Sweet. And around here, somebody used fiberglass and added a little Bondo. Just painted it up. A little piece down there. And clean this one up. And the big one is this. It's in an accident, previous owner, so I'm cut out a piece of metal. This was all bent behind there. And I'm pushing that in there. I'm gonna maybe weld a piece in and get this hood, a fender off of some kind of car, and try to figure out the bend with this. So yeah, it's coming along. It's a little, does it seem kind of cloudy to me, foggy? It is foggy. Just doing a little body work here on the car. Got this fender cut out of a car and junk fender. It's my donor fender. This was an accident before I bought it. Bent this quarter panel up a little bit, so, and then it rusted, so I'm gonna weld in a piece, and then I got some Bondo here going on, clean that up. And one thing that I tried was using spun wool. That seems to work pretty good. Got a piece in here. This is fiberglass with I touched it up. Got another chunk there around this side.
Microscope, the little glass side, they never lie. How can